Listen, Jordan, I know I said that you were going to be my man when it comes to closing out games, but yeah, there is a but, a big but. No, it's not mine. Listen here, Mr. Smarty Pants. You've been pathetic, and if I had anybody in AAA that could do the job that you're trying to do, then you'd be headed down to AAA. But unfortunately, or fortunately for you, I don't. So you're going to be in middle relief. Hey guys, I'm Aussie Balin and welcome to Season 6, Episode 5 here at the New York Yankees as we look to win the World Series using only American players. And today, it's post-All-Star break against the Rays. We are hosting Tampa Bay, and well, it's going to be an interesting game. But the big news, well, there's quite a bit of big news actually, but the main thing I think is that Jordan Hicks, we've officially removed him as our closer. He is just, if we go to pitching stats for the season, you can see a little bit better here. He's just not getting it done. The ERA is too high for a closer. He's saved 19. If we go and have a look at the expanded pitching stats too here, his save percentage, and it changes here, and it always throws me off. Where's save percentage here? It's 76%, which maybe isn't the worst, but even when he's saving games, we saw that last episode, he's still giving up runs and sort of taking 3-run leads to 1-run leads and things like that, making games closer than they need to be. And I've just basically given up on him. So he has been removed as the closer. Now, the man that's going to come in and replace him is Montana Semmel. He is really, really good. For a rookie year, he's doing brilliantly. Again, we'll bring up the stats here. So we've given him a chance. Now, his first game as closer, he did give up 4 runs and blew the save. But after that, that was sort of it. After that, he's been really, really good for us. His save percentage is 1,000%. Well, 100%. It can't be 1,000%, can it, idiot? But anyway, you know what I mean. He hasn't blown a save as of yet. So he actually did he get a loss for that one, maybe? Anyway, his first game wasn't great as a closer, but after that, he's done okay. He must have got a loss, not a save. But anyway, yeah, so he's the new closer. And we've binned off Hicks all the way just to middle relief. And coming in is Durbin Feltman to be a setup guy. And he's going to be a setup guy along with Justin Lang, who could have been the closer, but I wanted to give Semmel a chance. So that's what we've done. Now, there is one, you may notice there's a player missing from the starting rotation. The man that's coming to replace him is Colby Kubicek. He's been down in AAA for a couple of seasons, doing fine. So we called him in. The man that is missing is, of course, if you've picked it up by now, is Andre Jackson. He's had an oblique strain. He's been out for, it was 6 weeks at the time. He's been out for another 4 weeks to go. So we're missing him, which is a blow, but we can just about get around it, I hope, anyway. So that is that. Now, the other news to catch you up on before we get to the All-Star break and how we've done on the field is to do with team personnel. Because we have had some contracts up for renewal. Now, you'll see here the scouting director, we're going to keep him, Marty Malloy. He's been doing okay. I mean, what do we have to scout, really? We can only really pick American players, so we've just kept him because his ratings are good. And the other one that is staying is the team trainer. Injuries have been way, way down since he came in, so I saw no reason to not keep him. So he's here for another 5 years, which is good news. The question I have for you, and what I'm not sure about, is the hitting coach's contract is up. Bob Zupcic, I guess you'd pronounce it. Now, he is, in theory, very good to quite good. My issue is I still feel like, even though our batting average is up this year, I still feel like we're underachieving a little bit. And if we have a look here, you can see how the standings are going. We are back top of the division. The batting average is good, but everything else, home runs, we're really not good at. And I just wonder if maybe we could do a little bit better, or if it's just a case of, you know, we're thereabouts. We just need things to go right for us at the right time. But if you guys have any thoughts on that, let me know. Yeah, I'm just a little bit torn exactly what we do. But since last episode, where of course we did leave off with an embarrassing win, let's face it, at the Marlins, we've done okay. We have won 15 of 24, which is a 625 percentage. We won 1 of 3 against our bogey side, the Orioles, and I don't understand why we have such a hard time beating them, but we do. We then hosted Houston. We won the first 2, lost game 3. In game 2 of this one, we had a grand slam. You can see it there from Jordan Grosjean. That was in the 3rd innings. So that was good. Jordan Grosjean's 1 for 4 with 4 RBIs. That's efficiency, isn't it? So yeah, that was good to see from him. Then we went and swept the Twins, which is always nice because we have a tough time against them. We went to Tampa, who we're playing today. We only won 1 of 3 against them. It was this second game, though, 4 runs in the 9th after giving up 1 run in the 5th as well, 1 run in the 8th as well. That was Hicks. That was his final straw. A little bit harsh because there was no earned runs against him. Perhaps it was a bit harsh, but that was his final straw. So a 6 blown save, and I lost my patience with him, and that's when we made the change to the way that the bullpen looks. Then we played the series against the A's. We lost game 1, but we won game 2, and also in July game 3. So that was good. A 1-0 win here. Only 2 hits we gave up. And that was mostly down to Tyler Mahle. And why he can't do this for us in the postseason, I will never understand. It must have been tempting to leave him on 90. He has a 100 pitch count limit, of course. So it would have been tempting to leave him on there. But Samuel came in and did the job for us to close it out. Then we went and played the Mets in some interleague play. We won that series. We won 2 of 3 against them. The Rangers, if you're going to have a bad day, you might as well all have a bad day on the same day and just get it out of your system. The pitchers, no one covered. This is the Mahle we know and love from the playoffs, isn't it? 1.1 innings, 8 earned runs. But Babic didn't do any better. Wolf didn't do any better. Vesia didn't do any better. Surprisingly, perhaps it was Hicks that came out 1.1 innings without giving anything up. But like I say, if you're going to have a bad day, just everybody get out of your system the same day. And we rode it off, and then we won the next 2 games of the series, which is good. Last game before the All-Star break was against the Mariners, and we won 2 of 3 against them as well. Though we won 1, lost 1 in extra innings, but I guess, that's not a bad percentage. And if we look at the overall standings, we can see 2.5 games now ahead of the Jays, 4.5 ahead of the Red Sox, and the Rays and the Orioles. They look to be done for this season, don't they? In terms of how we're doing, I mean, we have one of the better win-loss records is the word I'm looking for in the American League. It's a very, very tight division, league, I should say, not division. There's a lot of teams that are sort of around that sort of between 5 and 550 mark, and we're sitting just above that. Only the Mariners have a better record than us. And even in the National League, the Nationals are quite good. The Brewers and the Cubs look quite good, but then you sort of have everybody else again just around that. It just seems like this season Major League Baseball is very, very, very even compared to sort of how it is normally. Now, leaders, we don't have any batting leaders. The injury to Sega and sort of protecting him a little bit has meant he's dropped away on all the sort of the top of those stats there. But pitching, TJ Nichols, top of the ERA, top of strikeouts, top of pitching WAR. Isaiah Bennett is 3rd in pitching WAR. And Hicks, I mean, he is there 3rd in saves, but yeah, let me know what you guys think. I just feel like, given the amount of close games we're in, he should be. Well, I mean, he's blown 6. He could be well clear at the top of saves if he was doing his job properly. So that brings us to the All-Star game. So these are the teams that were selected. If I put this up on the Discord earlier today, link to the Discord in the description if you want to have a little bit of a closer look, or just give it a pause. But we did have, we had 3 pitchers, 2 hitters called up. Isaiah Bennett called up for a first time. TJ Nichols called up for a first time. Also called up for a first time was Seth Elledge, which was good to see. Adley Rutschman got called up. I don't really understand why or how, because I think he's been very disappointing for us, but he got called up for a 3rd time, and the other of our players to get called up, unsurprisingly, was Corey Seager, his 5th time at the All-Star game. He's been really, really good for us this year. If you want to have a look at the National League side of things, a few of our ex-players called up here. The DJ LeMahieu, still going strong. I think he's 37, did I say 38? And still playing All-Star Baseball. And Manny Machado was the other one that got called up. Now, if we go and have a look at the game, if you're wondering about the home run challenge, it was Juan Soto beating Miguel Sano, and that confused me at first, I have to be honest, but that was how the home run derby played out. And, well, it was Manny Machado starring for the National League as they won the game 4-3. Now, if you're wondering how our guys did, it was... Sega came, he was pitched hit in, and he went 1 for 1. Rauchman started the game behind the plate. He had 2 walks, so 0 for 0 for him. In terms of the pitchers, Bennett opened the game, started the game, 2 strikeouts in his 1 innings, and no earned runs. And Elledge got the final out with a walk as well, but he didn't stuff up. And Nichols just watched which is excellent because that means he can start for us today. So that is that. Now, this is how everybody's been getting on. Again, I posted this to the Discord earlier today. You might notice behind my head here a small change in the order. Bennett would have stayed as number 1 in the rotation, but because he's not really fit to go, we've moved Nichols up to number 1, then Bennett, Kenning, Marley, and Kubicek, who is just filling in for Jackson, and Jackson will come back in number 5 once he's fit. So that is the pitching side of things. And the hitting side of things, Smith has got a minor injury for this one. It's just a bruised forearm, though. He should be fine. In terms of disappointments, there's not, I mean, other than Rauchman, who I maybe just had high expectations for, but on-base percentage under 300 is not really good enough, is it? There's nobody else that's really disappointing. It's just more as a team, we don't seem to score enough runs for my liking, but you know, it is what it is, and hopefully we will improve. But I have to say, Joe Adele, and I know there was some of you that said we should trade him, and I wasn't necessarily against that, but he's leading the team in home runs, and yes, he's played more games than or has he? No, he hasn't played more games than Sega. So he's leading the team in home runs, he's not far away in RBIs, and he's having a really good year. So, and he's in a hot streak of form right now. So maybe it's lucky we didn't trade him, because I was tempted, I've got to be honest. But he is still youngish. He's sort of coming into his prime. So, yeah, he's doing well. He's doing really, really well. So that's everything caught up on, I believe. Yes, it is. So let's have a look at the lineups. Oh, no, it's not. It's not. First-year player draft. What am I doing? We had the first-year player draft. So this is who we have drafted in the first round. I always like to try and get starting pitchers. I feel like you can never have too many because most of them don't come off. And if you have too many, you can trade them and get in the better outfield players usually anyway. So Zach Kovac was the number 1 pick. It was a little bit slim pickings, but there was sort of a lot of depth, but no great height, I suppose, to the class of this year. What are we in? 2026. Second pick, we went with Chris Skinner. Again, another starting pitcher. A little bit less hope for this guy. No real change out. He'll probably, if he's going to make it as a bullpen pitcher, to be honest. But we'll see how he develops. Third round pick, we went with Darren Newman. This guy is probably going to be a designated hitter. His ratings, oh no, this isn't the guy I'm thinking of, but so he could actually make it as a fielder as well. So we'll see how he gets on, but he was the third baseman. We then went with, in the fourth round, this guy, Zach Hawkins. Again, probably just going to be a bullpen pitcher with that lack of changeup, but 18 out of high school. We'll see if we can develop him on a little bit more than that. And the main pick is Greg Talbot. Again, starting pitcher. Again, is he going to amount to anything? Time will tell, but we'll wait and see on that front. All right, now we can go and have a look at the lineups for today's game against the Rays. So Tampa Bay, look at that. Look at the matchups. They've really fallen away, haven't they? So leading off for us, it's Fletcher at second base. Horner bats second at third. It's Smith batting 3 at first. It is Corey Seager cleaning up at shortstop. Adele, who doesn't have a hitter, bats 5. JJ, the left fielder, bats 6. Isbell in center field, bats 7. Adley Rauchman in the catcher, bats 8. It's Joey Gallo in right field, batting 9. TJ's on the mound for us. We're up against Nick Bitsko, I'm not quite sure how you say that, but that's not surprising, is it? His ERA this season is 3.5, give or take, whip of 125, ERA plus of 135, only a WAR of 0.6. So we'll just see how we do here. Certainly on paper, this looks like a game we should win, but last time we played a game against a team from Florida, we should win. Well, it didn't go well, did it? So TJ to lead us off. Last time we saw him, he was brilliant, and he is just continuing to be brilliant for us. So hopefully we'll get another good start from old TJ, and the bats will show up for us. And the first man has popped it up. It was a 2-1 pitch. Isbell's camped underneath it, and that's one away. In now comes Randy Arizona. He's batting 282 this season. It's a first pitch swing, and he has hit it well, and it is off the top of the wall. And Randy Arizona's going to have himself a 1-out triple, which is not ideal, needless to say. Alright, it brings in Mayer for them, who's batting 271. Another first pitch swing. This one gets away from the catcher, and it is 1-0 to the Rays. Another 1-0 pitch, and that is popped up. Going back is Nico Horner, 2 away. And let's hope we can finish this innings off against Austin Meadows, who is batting 247, and he has popped it up. JJ barely has to move. Hand behind his back, he could have caught that. And that is the end of the first, but we have given up ourselves a run. It's Fletcher to lead us off, batting .328 this year. His contract, of course, is up at the end of the season. I'm still undecided what we do with him. He is getting on a little bit now, but he's definitely picked up his form this season, and, well, it's difficult to know, isn't it, what we do with him. Nico Horner comes in now, batting .310, a 3-0. He gets himself a one-out walk, and it will bring in Dominic Smith, batting .270 this season. Now, since last episode, he has got his 600th career RBI, but that is going to be a double play, and then the top, what are we in the bottom of the first, even? So not great there for the Yankees. It brings Kondo in to lead them off. He's batting .251 this season. It's a full count. And it is a leadoff walk issued by TJ Nichols. Max Muncy to the plate now, batting .375. And he walks as well. TJ, pay attention, man. 2 on, no one out for Burdick now, who is batting .220. A 1-2 pitch. And that is again popped up. Isbell's there. Runner will be lucky to get over to third, and he will stay at second, and that is one away. Willie Adams comes in now. He's batting .262. A first pitch swing. That could be a double play. Corey has it over to second. No. Fletcher can't turn it, but we do get the man at second. So 2 away. Runners at the corners for Tony Montendez. Montendez? I guess that's how you pronounce it. .284 he's batting this year. It's a 2-2 pitch, and that should end the innings without giving up a run. Fletch has it over to first, and we get away with that one. All right, it will be Corey Seager to lead us off, batting .331 this season. It's a 2-2 pitch, and Corey Seager pops it up there into right center field. That's going to be a leadoff single, and it's going to bring Adele to the plate. Adele, still no career triples. He's batting .272 this season. It's going to be a little bit less now, though, as that is caught there by the second baseman for 1 away. And JJ comes in now. Now, JJ has 98 career home runs, and that is not going to get into number 99, though he does avoid a double. So, runner at first with 2 away now for Kyle Isbell, batting .256. He strikes out. That ends the second, and it is still 1-0 to the Rays. Tyler Frank comes in for the second time. He is 0 for 1 today. It's a 1-0 pitch. It's a pop-up, and Isbell and Joey Gallo are there. Isbell will catch it, and that is 1 away. Randy Arizona, their only hit of the game. A triple last time up. This time he strikes out. Wonderful pitch, that one from TJ, wasn't it? And it brings Mayer in, who is 0 for 1 himself. And that is a 2-1 pitch that is taken into left field. And Blade gets it in, but not in time to stop the double. And with 2 away, we have a runner at second. And it is Austin Meadows to the plate. He's 0 for 1. It's a 1-2 pitch, and TJ ends it there. So we'll go and have a bat at the bottom of the third. It's Rauchman to lead us off, batting .242 this season. An 0-1. And Rauchman has hit it, but not quite well enough, I don't think. No, the left fielder goes back and makes a comfortable catch in the end for 1 away. Joey Gallo batting .182, but does have 12 home runs. At full count, Joey Gallo rips it into right field, and a lesser spotted hit that isn't a home run for Joey Gallo. Doesn't get many of those. So with a runner at first, Fletcher comes back in. He's 0 for 1 today, or 0-1 pitch, and Fletcher pops it up. And that'll be 2 away. Gallo will stay at first. And it will bring in Nico Horner, who walked first time around. This time he strikes out, and it is still 1-0 to the Rays. Kondo comes back in to face TJ. Kondo walked last time up. It's a first pitch swing this time. Corey Seager has it over to first, and that is 1 away. Nice play there from Corey. Muncy now, who also walked last time up, a 2-2. And there's a strikeout for TJ. That's 2 away. It's Burdick to the plate. He's 0 for 1 today. It's a 1-2 pitch. And it's another strikeout for TJ Nichols, and that is the end of the top of the fourth. Dominic Smith now to lead us off. He's 0 for 1 today. A 1-1. And Dominic Smith gets it through, well, against the shift there as well. Through the shift, I should say. Into right field for a leadoff single. Corey Seager, who's 1 for 1. A 2-1 pitch. Corey Seager. It was a high pitch. It was drilled. And it's, it bounces to the wall. But is it going to score Dominic Smith from first? Seager with an RBI triple. and it is 1-1. No one out. Runner at third. And it's going to be Joe Adele stepping into the batter's box. He is 0 for 1 today. It's a 1-1 pitch. Joe Adele pops it up. Is it deep enough? I don't think it is. No, Corey Seager will stay at third. 1 away. JJ comes in. A full count. JJ walks. Runners at the corners now with 1 away. And it is Isbell to the plate. Isbell is 0 for 1 today. An 0-1 pitch. And Isbell, it's just in front of the plate. It's not going to be a double. So the innings will continue. But 2 away now for Rauchman, who is 0 for 1. And, oh, Rauchman. He's been so disappointing this season. We tie it up in the bottom of the 4th, but no more than that. And it's TJ to face Adams, who is 0 for 1. It's a 1-1 pitch. And that should be out. Horner has it over to first, 1 away. Montendez to the plate now. He's 0 for 1 today. It's a 1-2 pitch. And it is popped up. Joey Gallo's there. And that should be 2 away. There we go. And in will come Frank now, who is 0 for 2. A 1-2. And another strikeout for TJ Nichols. He's a wonderful, wonderful pitcher. So bits go to continue to Joey Gallo, who has a hit. A first pitch swing this time, and Joey Gallo pops it up. And that'll be 1 away, and it'll bring Fletcher in. Now, Fletcher, I should have mentioned this sooner. He has 1,298 career hits. He's now 0 for 3 today, so 1,300 just eluding him. Nico Horner, who's 0 for 1 with a walk. Could this be a second walk? Yes, it is. So with 2 out, Nico Horner finds himself at first for Smith, who is 1 for 2. A 1-2 pitch, and Dominic Smith pops it up. And that'll end the 5th, and it is 1-1 as we go into the 6th here at Yankee Stadium. Randy Arizona, who's 1 for 2, is going to face TJ. It's a 1-2 pitch, and TJ Nichols continues to strike out Rays for fun. That is 6 as Mayer, who's 1 for 2, steps in. It's a 2-2 pitch, and it's a ground ball. Corey Seager has it over to first, 1 away. And TJ, oh, he's injured. It's his right leg. So if it's a leg injury, hopefully it won't be too serious, but it brings Alex Vesia to the mound. Now, his ERA this season is .570, which is not what we expect from Vesia, but it's a full count on his first batter, and he walks him. So a 2-out walk for Austin Meadows. Kondo comes back. He seems to be batting every second innings, isn't he? Vesia against Kondo, and that should end it. Nico Horner has it over to first, and that will indeed end the top of the 6th. So an excellent outing for Nichols, cut short. It's going to be Corey Seager to lead us off. He's 2 for 2 today. It's a first, no, it's not. It's a 1-1 pitch, and it is going to be an infield hit for Corey Seager. A leadoff single. Joe Adele now, who's 0 for 2, comes in. Joe Adele draws a walk. 2 on with no one out. And are we going to get ourselves a go-ahead run in the bottom of the 6th? It's JJ. It's a full count. JJ watches strike 3 for 1 away. Change of pitcher, Jorge Alcala. Well, he was a legend at our Colorado Rockies. He's come into this one, ERA for 3.35. He's going to face Isbell, who's 0 for 2. It's a 2-2 pitch. Come on, Kyle. Kyle Isbell pops it up, and that is not going to get it done. That'll be 2 away now with 2 on. And it's Rauchman, and can he, please, Jesus, no he can't. Oh, I was so excited to sign him, and he's just been a massive disappointment. Hulsizer comes in. He's pinch hitting, batting 183 for him this season. He's going to face Vesia. It's a 1-0 pitch. And that is a leadoff single into right field. Joey Gallo has it. Keeps him at first. And it's Burdick coming in now, who is 0 for 2 to face Vesia. A first pitch swing, and that is popped up. JJ's there. Isbell's coming around. JJ will make the catch. Gets it in. Keeps the runner at first with 1 away. Adams now, who is 0 for 2. A full count. Adams strikes out. Go on, Vesia. And down to their final out, it is Montendez, who is 0 for 2. It's a 1-1, and it gets away from Rauchman behind the plate for the runner to go to second. It's a 2-2 pitch. Vesia, oh, it gets through, and can JJ stop the run from scoring? He can. What a play that is from JJ. So runners at the corners with 2 away now. And Jordan Hicks. We just can't escape him, can we? He comes in to face Frank, who's 0 for 3. Come on, Jordan. It's an 0-1. It should be good enough. It's over to first, and we do get out of that. We stretch. It's 1-1. And it's Cole Alford coming into pitch for them. ERA of 4.35 for him. He's going to face Joey Gallo first up. It's a 2-2 pitch. Come on, Joey. No, he strikes out. 1 away. Fletcher, 0 for 3 today, comes in. A 2-0. And Fletcher rips it down that right field line, and that is at least a double for David Fletcher. So with 1 out, the go-ahead run stands at second. It's going to be Nico Horner, and that is 1 hit away from 1,300 career now. Nico Horner comes in. Can he drive in this run for us? He has got the runner over to third, but nothing more than that. And it's going to be up to Dominic Smith to give us the lead. He's 1 for 3 today. It's a 1-2 pitch. Dominic Smith pops it up, and that'll end the 7th, and it's still 1-1. What is it with the Florida teams? We cannot put them away this season on YouTube, and there's an injury there to their pitcher, so he'll be out of the game. Hicks will face Randy Arizona, who is 1 for 3, and Hicks is going to walk the leadoff man. No, he's not. Horner's going to get him out at first. Excellent stuff. 1 away. Mayer comes in now. He's 1 for 3. An 0-1. A ground ball. Fletcher has it. Over to first, but not in time. It's a 1-out single. Meadows now, who's 0 for 2 with a walk. It's a 2-2. Hicks with a strikeout. Why couldn't you do this when you were closing out games, you muppet? And it is Kondo up to bat again. He's 0 for 2 with must be 3 or 4 walks at this point. And Kondo gets a hit up the middle. Can we keep the runner at second? We can. But 2 on, 2 out in the top of the 8th. Brosseau comes in. He is 0 for 0 today. I don't remember. He's not pinch hitting, is he? Anyway, he's batting .219 this season. He must have come into the game at some point. And that should be caught to end the innings. Isbell's underneath it. Please catch it, mate. He does. And we'll go and have a bat in the 8th. Louis Mendina comes in for them. ERA of 4.66 for him. He's going to face Sager, who is 3 for 3 today. He's having a wonderful day at the plate. Does he have one more hit in him? It's a 2-0 pitch. And he does. Oh, and what a hit it is. Corey Sager in the bottom of the 8th goes 4 for 4 and puts it into the fans. A 10th home run this season for him. 382 feet. And we're going to get a chance to see the rookie Semmel try and close this out for us in the 9th. Joe Adell comes in now. He's 0 for 2 today. Doesn't play well on YouTube, old Joe Adell, does he? And there's a strikeout for 1 away. JJ comes in now. He's 0 for 2. It's a full count. Can JJ get himself on base? He can. A 1-out walk. And in comes Isbell, who is 0 for 3. A first pitch swing from Isbell. He cracks it down towards shortstop, and he's going to get himself an infield hit. 2 on, 1 out. And it is Rauchman. Can he let us down for a 4th time today? It's an 0-1. Rauchman, he's popped that in, I think, hasn't he? He's going to drop in, and it's going to be, no, thrown out the plate. JJ, you've got to be faster, man. So, 2 out, runners at first and second. It's Joey Gallo. Close your eyes, have a swing, Joey. See if you can clear a fence for us. He can't, but Joey Gallo, for the 2nd time, gets a hit that isn't a home run. It is an RBI single. So we do have 2 runs to play with. And it is Fletcher, who is 1 for 3. Could this be hit number 1,300 of his career? No, it is not. But we go to the top of the 9th. We have a 2-run lead thanks to Sager and Gallo. And in comes Semmel to try and close this out. Burdick's at the plate. He is 0 for 3. Come on, Montana. He's not had too many saves attempts as of yet as the closer, but he's got 1 away, 1 out, 1 pitch. In comes Willie Adams. He's 0 for 3. It's an 0-2. Come on, Monty. There's another strikeout. They're down to their final out. They still need 2. It's Montendez, who's 1 for 3. It's a first pitch swing, and that is going to put the tying run at the plate. It's a 2-out single. It's Frank, who's 0 for 4. If we keep the 0, we win. We have kept the 0, I think. Sager goes back, makes the catch, and we've won a tight one against the Rays. So, Corey Sager, 5-time All-Star, and just continues to carry this team at times. Batting .340 now this season. He's having a wonderful, wonderful season. That .340 batting average does put him back up in the top 3 now. I was wondering if he had enough plate appearances or at-bats, whatever it is you need to sort of qualify. But he has, and yeah, it's a shame that he's missed that month or so. But he's back now, he's fit. and we are 3 games clear of the Blue Jays at the top of the AL East, which is wonderful. So if you enjoyed that, guys, make sure you hit thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new, and we'll be back next time. We have a series there against the Jays. That's a little bit too soon. What if we come back for some more interleague play against the Braves? I do enjoy watching pitchers' bats. Let's come back for that. The Braves are usually a decent team, aren't they? No, they're not. They're a poor side, so maybe we don't want to do that. No, let's do that. Let's do that. We'll come back for that game against the Braves. And until then, guys, I've been Aussie Villain. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to let me know what you think about the hitting coach. Do we stick or twist and go again with somebody different? Yeah, let me know what you think. Take care.